So the 2025 Grand Carnation was held on Saturday the 2nd of August inside of the National Indoor Sports Center. Talking about the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen Grand Carnation. Contestants were judged on cultural awareness, leadership, poise, community involvement, and their presentations in the performing arts. There were several sectional prizes that were handed out. The lady I'm about to speak to came through on top in that competition, beating out several parish queens to be crowned Miss Jamaica Festival Queen 2025. And her name is Brithney Clarke. Good morning and congratulations to you, Brithney.
Good morning, Mr. B. Thank you so much. And good morning, Jamaica, yard and abroad. I hope you're having a great morning so far.
I like the way you say that. Yard and abroad. Congratulations, Brithney. How does it feel right now?
Thank you so much. Wow, I think it's still sinking in, but I know it feels really good. I'm really just overjoyed. I am grateful, I'm blessed, I'm honored. So it's really a good feeling right now.
As the competition progressed on Saturday night, I was watching with members of my family and other members of my family, extended family also overseas, and we were trying to figure out our top three. You were right there in my top three, and if I'd placed a bet, I'd have won some money. Because as the competition progressed, I felt that we were kind of warming to how you were presenting yourself. How did the night unfold from the early stages? When did you start feeling really confident that you could have nailed it?
Wow, what I tell persons, I really did not know until my name was called, because I knew who I was up against. We have some exceptional parish queens. I think Jamaica should be proud of all the ladies, because everyone came out and represented themselves and their parishes well. Mm-hmm. But I honestly, because I'm so used to and familiar with pageantry, I really understand that it's really not over until they call your name and you are there. Anything can happen.
All right. Now, take us to the very beginning. What inspired you to enter this competition in the first place?
Yes, well, I'm someone who is very passionate about Jamaica. I'm very passionate about community service, cultural awareness, cultural retention, and I know that the JCDC is that platform or that community where they ensure that there are opportunities that foster that, helping to build cultural ambassadors for Jamaica. And it's not a beauty pageant, so I really love that they're more focused on the holistic development. Mm-hmm. So it's a pageant I've had on my list for a little while, but I actually aged out before last year. So it usually allowed ladies up to 25, mm-hmm. but I'm 28 and they extended the age limit to 30 last year. And I said, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to put my all in it and see what happens. So the inspiration was really there, because I'm also always in pursuit of opportunities for growth, transformation, and just different ways to get platforms to give back to Jamaica in any way possible. So those are some of the reasons. I think, I took a risk, I took a chance, and I'm definitely happy with the outcome.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, this apart from the glamour and the appearances and the beautiful wave and the pretty smile and all of that kind of stuff, this platform allows you to be of influence within the community. Do you have a project that you'll be embarking on or expanding during your year of reign? Tell us about it.
Yes, absolutely. So my primary project will be one titled Read, Speak, Lead, and it's youth empowerment through literacy and public speaking. So for me, someone who really, I learned to read very early, and I saw that being literate actually gave me a lot of confidence, a lot of opportunities, because with the books, once you read, you kind of get a broadened mindset, and now you're able to read widely, so you can gather more information. So I saw where that benefited me through school, through my studies, and I also went on to learn public speaking, which helped me to find my voice and get the confidence to represent myself and advocate in different spaces. So I've seen where actually pairing these two aspects will help to develop our young persons. And I'm starting as young as age 7, going into the primary schools, but I also hope to touch the members of the community. So it really is expansive. We're going across Jamaica, and I'm hoping to impact. If it's even one person who benefits, I think I will make a significant impact in that regard.
I believe several will. And as you go through, please let us know so we can highlight maybe some of your appearances and so on and help you on that promotional, in a promotional capacity, all right?
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
No problem, Brithney. Now, when you look at it and you look back, who would you say was your biggest supporter throughout this journey?
Wow, I had to say it was my mom. My mother, Stephanie Lindsay, she was behind me every step of the way. I believe sometimes I feel like it's her crown because she's a little more excited than I am. But she's someone who has kept me grounded. She has motivated me. There are times when I felt a little down and doubtful, and she just said, no, we got this. Just do what you came to do. And I definitely believe that she is someone who really... She shows what mothers are supposed to be like, behind you every step of the way, supportive, and just an amazing woman. She's the reason I'm the woman I am today, and I have to say thank you to her, Mommy.
And allow me please to say congratulations to her as well. Senior Superintendent of Police, Stephanie Lindsay, Brithney's mom. Now, as a queen in this capacity, Brithney, what do you believe are some of the qualities that are essential for you to be successful in your year of reign?
Yes, so for me, as I mentioned, you really have to be passionate about culture because the platform is, again, it's for cultural ambassadors, persons who are proud of being Jamaican, proud of what Jamaica represents, and you're able to also transfer that knowledge to other persons. So throughout the pageant, it actually gave me the opportunity to learn even more about Jamaica because there are things you think you know, but until you do the research, you really don't realize how extensive and how powerful Jamaica's culture is. So it definitely is something that champions Jamaican culture, but you also have to be a compassionate leader because when you go into the community, you have to be able to empathize, you have to be able to know who it is that your constituents are that you plan to support and find ways to reach them without, making them feel out of place or making them feel like they're any less than. You have to show that you understand, you can work with them, you can relate with them, and then just ensure that you are really focused on impact. And thirdly, I would say you do have to be a confident communicator because, again, you are representing not only yourself but the brand, and you're representing Jamaica. So I do believe that those are 3 things. It's a great responsibility, but I know that definitely as we go through, you'll be seeing more of me, you'll be hearing more from me, and I'll definitely do my best to represent to the best quality.
All right, good luck on that journey. Now, you are a working woman, and the crown itself, being queen, the festival queen, comes with a lot of responsibilities. Have you started giving thought as to how you sort of balance your responsibilities as the queen with your personal life, so to speak?
Yes, I have. I mean, I would have already spoken with work. They are very supportive, and I've already figured out how it is that I'm going to ensure that everything in my life is still attended to because, as a queen, you still have responsibilities outside of the title. So I've been working, I've been scheduling, I've already managed the expectations. So the team has already given me, just an overview of what to expect. So for this week, I know I'll be at all the Emancipation celebrations. I'm looking forward to that. And as the year progresses, I know persons will be calling on me for support in different arenas. So I'm ready for the work. I'm familiar with being active, so it's not going to be too daunting on me. And I do have the support from my friends, family, colleagues, everyone.
Take us back to the night of the coronation when you were in the question and answer section. And when you look back at it, how proud are you of how you answered that question? Because we thought you nailed it.
Yes, I am content. I'm happy. I know that I took a little, a daring approach by sharing both sides of the story. But I do think that it's a conversation. Well, if you remember the question, it was about whether or not the sexual offenders registry should be made public. So I do believe that, I took an approach that would have given persons perspective, and I do think that I did well on the night. So I'm happy with myself.
Take it from me, you did very, very well. Now, what advice would you give to other young women listening to us right now who aspire to participate in pageants like these?
Yes, well, for me, I would say that remember, well, start with a why. Figure out what it is that you want to gain from the experience, and it should be more than just winning the title. Because a lot of ladies come in and they have the perception that, I'm going to win, but then when they don't win, they tend to be daunted by the experience and lose the fact that they learn so much and develop so much throughout the competition. So I would say if you are someone listening and you are passionate about personal growth, you're passionate about development, you're passionate about sisterhood, I would say pageantry is the best space because you never ever, once you're focused on the experience, you never ever leave the same way. Mm-hmm. And with that as well, give it your all, participate, show up, and the results in the end, the judge's decision will determine whether or not, you will be selected for the title. But I always say as well, the outcome is not always it's not just a reflection on your performance. Someone may have performed a little better, but it doesn't mean that you performed poorly.
Right.
So think about your why, think about what it is that you hope to gain, and go for it. Don't be afraid.
Thank you. Now, can you tell us give us an update, so to speak, on the state of Miss Trelawney, who was absent because of illness, I believe? Is she coming along okay?
She is coming along so fine. Selena, I am wishing you a speedy recovery. I know that was one of our down moments during the night because we really wanted to see her represent her parish. Mm-hmm. And, she's just a sweet soul. She's an amazing person, and we've been in touch. So she's doing well. She's taking the medical advice, and I know she's on her way to speedy recovery.
All right. You also won a number of sectional prizes. I think most popular on social media, there was most poised and the most congenial. Those are big sectional prizes that led up to you being crowned. Now, as you go off into your year of reign, shall we call it that, looking ahead, what are your goals beyond this year on a personal level, if you will?
Okay, sure. Thank you. I do see where, for me, service is not just about the title. So I like to say that I am a leader with a platform. The platform doesn't make me who I am and doesn't really demonstrate the extent of work I've been doing, but it supports it. I've been very active in my community for several years. I'm a Governor General's, I believe, Youth Ambassador. I'm a Prime Minister's Youth Awardee. So service is not new to me. So I definitely will continue to serve in every space that I'm called to do so. And I do see where, of course, career advancement is a possibility. I see where personal development and supporting other young women is also a possibility, because the pageant space is something that I love, and I see the impact, I see the transformation, and I think, too, you'll be seeing more of me in those spaces as well. So it's just continued growth, continued service, and more opportunities to come. I'm welcoming them in advance.
All right. Best wishes going forward, Brithney. We're proud of you, and
Thank you
all the very, very best. Nice talking with you this morning. Have a good day.
Yes, thank you so much.